Okay, here's how you remove the trim from the roof rail. And what you're going to require is some heel bars or something similar. These are kind of what you're going to need. You can also keep a couple of hardwood blocks or dowels around for fulcrum points, things that you're going to need to, some cars don't have a ledge to push against. It's always easier to do this when the windows are actually up. Okay, you want to start right about at the divider. There's a gap cover there. That's the first thing you want to get off. And you want to have your bar in this position so that you have something to pry against, with the heel portion facing out, tip facing inward. Then you get the second bar underneath and you just catch the edge. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but it comes right off like that. Okay, now that the first edge is up, you just get your finger underneath, push down on the top because you need all the room that you can get on the top, because it actually snaps off on the bottom. There's a small piece. It comes off like that. These have been off about 12 years ago, so they're a little easier than ones that have never been off. But if you notice, the edge just popped up, and then what I'll do is I'll start and move this way, and I'll move towards here. Now it's always bound right in this area, so you have to start here and here. You work around a little at a time. You don't necessarily pop it all the way off like I did back there. That just happened to come off really easy. I just got it right the first time, and I'm doing it with one hand. What you want to do is just ease it off just a tiny little bit, and you'll start working here and here and work your way into the corner. What you want to do is leave this corner for last if possible, because that's where everything's going to be bound. That's where the most force is. So once you get it up to about this point, then you would start down here in this area, right down here, and move up this way and work towards the bends. Down here, you'd start here and work your way around to the bottom. Sometimes you get a spot where you gotta get the angle a little better. You gotta feel it. I mean, there's no magic touch. Kind of a little feel. You don't want to be buried too far. You want to catch the edge, but you don't want to pop off. That'll damage it. I've tried plastic coated stuff with rag or tape on it. All that does is causes it to slip, and in the end you do more damage.